have my delivery that's coming in any minute, so I might have to get up and do my delivery. It could be a two-part video. Who knows? Because I can stop the video. I guess I can pause it or whatever. Let me see if I can pause it just in case they knock. Let me see. I'm doing some testing here. Okay, so if they do knock, I won't have to put two videos up. I just pause it or whatever. But this video is going to be about Toni Childs. And if you don't know who Toni Childs is a TikToker. And she recently went viral because she said she don't want no other boss but a Caucasian white boss. And I, for once, don't have a problem with what she said. And the reason why I don't have a problem with what she said, I used to work at Plant Vogel, and majority of the supervisors there was black. And black men and black women are very petty, sick in the mind, and mentally ill. And I'm gonna tell you all what I went through, why I rather have a white guy that's educated, not just any white guy, but a white educated man that's qualified for the job other than any other race. When I was at Plant Vogel, uh, I had two women bosses. Uh, one name was, what was her name? Anastasia, and the other one was named Sandra. I hear that she's still there. I hear that Anastasia's still there. She must have to do a lot of blowjobs. And the reason why I'm bringing up sexuality, this woman, I don't know if she was trying to run a prostitution ring or what, but this woman constantly stayed in my motherfucking business. She wanted to know who I was fucking, and I'm like, what in the hell do that got to do with me working? You know, if I'm getting money out of them, like she was just petty, and she was in my personal business, which I thought was creepy and weird. And are you giving men money? Now, I never gave a man money. I'm not the type of woman that take care of a man. I don't know what she thought or what her idea was, but people ideas of you are their business. That's their fantasy. You can't control nobody's fantasy or image about you. You hear what they say and then you keep it moving, or you can put pause on them. But anyway, this woman, Anastasia, I'm gonna say her name because she was ridiculous. She was the worst, creepy, stupid ass boss I ever had. I don't want a white woman over me either, but and I'm gonna say names because this is my channel, and if you don't like it, you can decline and not watch my channel or not watch me because I notice I have a lot of people that does a lot of spiritual monitoring my channel. You spirit monitor my channel. You don't really like anything, just come on here to see what I'm gonna say, see if I'm gonna drop any names, or see if I'm gonna drop your name this week. But I do not want a black woman over me because black women do not do their job. And what I mean by that, they too much into your personal life. They want to know who you sleeping with, who you laying with. Um, I hope that's not one of my men. Or da 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 da. It's just a bunch of constantly weird shit. And then that's what I dealt with Anastasia. Beautiful name, but she wasn't beautiful in the face, and she didn't have a beautiful personality. Tacky ass woman, very tacky. Um, then Sandra, she was very tacky. She was always up in my personal business as well. They had two tacky ass females together. And I never seen a job with so much. It was unprofessional. It was the only job that I had that was very unprofessional. Sandra was all on my Facebook page and want to follow me. She was also curious of who I was laying with, which was weird. She wanted to know, was I getting money out of men as well? Like, am I a prostitute? Like, is my pussy on sale and I not know anything about it? Like, it was very weird. It was very weird. Oh, she would make up rumors. I like to wear crystals and stuff like that. She made up rumors that I was a witch, like stuff that she shouldn't have been bothered with or thinking about. She was constantly thinking about, like, I lived in this woman head. I lived in both of their heads. And the reason why I'm bringing up this because it's a TikToker named Toni Childs, and she said that she do not want no type of supervisor but a white man. And I totally agree with her because not only a white man but an educated white man that went to college, went to school, uh, that's focused on the job, not focused on what I'm doing or what they think I'm doing, which is weird. You know, people when they go to work, they should do three things. That's clock in, work, and clock out. You shouldn't be focused on what somebody doing or who somebody doing or if you think they doing it with that person. These two women, all they did was make up rumors and lies. They had one fucked up rumor where they had one fucked up rule where all the laborers. Did I get a knock on the door? Coming. Okay, I'm back. That was my order. She taking her time driving away. I'm being nosy. She got some really cute paint on her car. It's really cute, like a dragon or something. Well, anyway, she haven't drove off, and I'm just one of those people that peep out their balcony and just look at people like when they come to my house and leave and stuff. That may be a weird trait of mine. Oh, she just not leaving. Oh, I shit on her car. Oh my god, shit all kind of shit on the side that was kind of ugly. At first, the first uh stuff that I saw I thought was cute, but anyway, not to get off topic a bit, but I totally agree with Tony Childs about having a male boss. Women are petty. They worried about stuff that's stupid and weird. And women in general, white women too. That's why I say I'd rather have a male boss, a male white boss. And black men, they're petty. It was a black guy that I used to have that worked at Plant Vogel. His name was Herman Brown. And if I'm dropping names and you all don't like it, you can kiss my ass on a day that I have diarrhea. But he was also petty. Uh, he always talked about red bones. Oh, he want him a red bone. He want him a red bone. He always talked about light skinned women. That is not an issue with me. Somehow he found out that I like red bones myself. I like light skinned men. I'm not gonna apologize for that. If you all don't like it, you can kiss my ass on a day that I had diarrhea. And if I still had a cycle and I could still bleed, you can kiss my ass. So I'm not gonna apologize for what I like and what I'm attracted to. I like what I like. Not once do I ever try to tear down a man for liking his preference. If he like white women, black women, fat, tall, skinny, tall, or whatever he like, you like what you like. I don't interfere in people's lives like that, and I wish people wouldn't interfere in my life like that. But somehow this man found out that I like red bones myself. All of a sudden, oh, you like them pink dicks. You like them pink dicks. You my supervisor, sir. Why are you talking to me like that? And why is it a concern of yours what the fuck I like? I'm not going to you like, oh, you like them red bitches. You want to date them light skinned bitches with the good hair. I'm not saying that to you. Why are you saying that to me? It didn't change my preference. Hell, I'm still gonna like what I like, fuck what I wanna fuck, and date who I wanna fuck. Hell, if anything, hell, it made me wanna damn suck and fuck damn light skinned dude even harder, even more. Hell, cause he ain't in my face. Who? What you like? What you like? What you like? But men tend to worry about things, but black men. I don't have that issue with white men. White men tend to mind their business. White men and dark skinned black women, if they're not mentally destroyed tend to mind a motherfucking business. They don't be up in everybody's business. From what I can see and what I study from watching people, dark skinned black women and white men do not be in everybody's business with that rah 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 rah. What you doing? Who you doing? People just be doing just the random most weirdest shit all up in your business, all up in your mix, and even white women. Now, the ones that are happily married and they have a husband, I notice they don't be in everybody's business. They do their job. They come there, do their job, and go on by their business. But the ones that think they us or try to be us or try to be hip or whatever, I notice they can be a little petty and they can be a little annoying because they'll try to be up in your business too and they try to fit in or try to be something that they're not or whatever. But everybody in an uproar about Toni Childs and what she said that she want a white male boss. White men, uh, they typically get paid more. They all about their job. Uh, Hell, if they are stressed, they stressed about what they're gonna do on the weekend. Oh, no, they golfing buddy. If they golfing buddy gonna show up and play golf with them on the weekend, or they camping trip, or they going fishing or whatnot. They don't worry about petty shit like black folks do. And this is not a channel where I tear down black and white because I can't talk about black people and white people, whatever. But what she said made a whole lot of sense. White men do not sit up there and be petty and ponder about dumb shit. It's only black folks that really do that shit, mostly black folks. And when you mind your business, like myself, other black folks try to mind your business. All I do is clock in, work, and clock out. What I do after hours is nobody business. As long as I do my job on any job that I do, if it's a burger joint or a clothing store or working in construction or doing what I'm doing now, as long as I clock in and do my job, it shouldn't be no in between of what I'm doing or who I'm doing or why you're not doing it. Hell, I was once told because I was working at a plant and because I wasn't out there like the rest of the women, a woman asked me, was I touched as a child because I decided not to be a whore like the other girls. Like, wow. Oh, I got cut off because somebody had knocked on my door. Oh, what I was saying about it's so much that went on that stupid ass job. I was working with two black women at Plant Vogel, and they didn't want the laborers, the women, to sit with the other guys. Damn, it was laborers, electricians. It was like other union workers out there. So they wanted the laborers, the women, just to stay in one little bundle at one little table. It was called the it table. And if you didn't hang with the it table, you was considered an outsider and you went against the grain. Well, I'm a grown woman and I've been grown. I consider myself grown at 17. And because I started driving at 17, I was sexually active. My mother gave me my social security card. She gave me my social security card when I was in middle school. I was 12, and I had my social security card ever since then. I got my first ID, and then I got my driver's license. You couldn't tell me I wasn't grown. I had to keep up with my shit. I've been grown for a very long time. I'm bringing that up to say this. I've been grown for a very long time. I've been doing my own thing. I think for my motherfucking self. Don't nobody have to think for Chevette. Chevette only do her thinking. And to tell a grown woman that she has to sit with a buddy click except the girls, to me is the most retarded damn thing in the fucking world. Oh, you don't sit with us, you don't deal with us. That shit, I didn't even deal with that in high school. To deal with that as a grown woman, and at that time when I worked it on that job, I was in my 30s. I'm in my 40s now, but at that time, for grown ass women, and they have kids, and I bring that up for a reason. I never had a baby, and I feel like if you have a baby, if God allow you to go full term and have a baby, you should be grown, grown, and I mean grown, grown in every goddamn level of grown, grown. You shouldn't have no childish personality at all, especially if you can spit out a motherfucking baby. And here go these women. Some of them was older than me. They done spit out kids, and they telling me you don't want to sit at the buddy table. And I had to then check my goddamn surroundings. Like, am I in school? Like, am I around children? The buddy table, hell, I didn't even do this shit in high school. I was my own person then, and my own person now. Like the shit, the redundance, the dumb shit that I went through. And I don't know if it was because I was a laborer and we was the lowest paid thing there. Because you know the electricians, everybody got paid more than us. But I don't know if it was because we was considered like a low paid craft. If that's why so much silliness went on or craziness went on. But the maturity level of these people was fucking fucked up. Like I can't make this shit up. It was just so wild. Like I can't believe it's coming out of a grown person mouth. I will be 46 in August, and I can't mama up the words to tell somebody you're not sitting with us, so you don't want to sit at the cool table or the it table. The fuck, the fuck, the it table. But and some of these people was married. I mean, I never been married, but I would think it's a level of maturity or something to be there, to be married. But hell, it's not here or there. But speaking of marriage, most white men that are your supervisor, they are married men. Married people tend to be taken more seriously in the work field. I don't know why, but that's why some people get married too, to be taken more seriously and to be taken more of an adult. Not saying I'm not serious because I'm very serious. I'm very on my grown woman shit. And that's what was so mind taking and mind boggling with these people that I considered growner than me. And the reason why I considered them growner than me, most of them was married or either on their second marriage. They had kids. Some of them had kids that was about to go to college. So that means not only you a grown ass woman or man, you got another adult that you raised to be a full on adult, and you coming to me with childish ass shit like you're not at the cool table. This is a supervisor now. Oh, you don't want to hang with us? Oh, uh, I hope if you fucking you getting that money out of these men, like why is that a fucking concern? Why is a married woman concerned about how much dick I'm getting or not getting? Why is a married woman telling me to put my pussy on display? But it was so much shit that I went through on that damn job. And then when you told on people, oh, they made it seem like you was the bad guy. Oh, you was making up shit. Oh, you making up shit. Oh, you gotta be the bad one or the crazy one. And like black folks. Black folks. But yes, I feel Toni Childs. I fear her deeply Because a white man is not about that petty shit. If you on a job where it's production, that white man, that white boss, he could, he's thinking about production only. He's thinking about that job only. He don't care what you're doing outside of work. Once you clock out, he don't care. He do not care. And the reason why I say a black woman, this on her mature level, and a white man, and I'm not uh trying to promote um interracial dating or anything like that. I'm not against it or whatever. But if you for it, you for it. But a black woman and a white man that's both on their grown shit. I was about to say grown woman shit. But if a white man on his grown man shit and a black woman is on her grown woman shit, that's a force to be fucking reckoned with. They gonna get somewhere in life. They gonna go places in life. Man, they don't give a fuck in the world about nobody else but them too. Just like they say a slutty black man and a slutty white woman, them two can be together, which from what I see, they can be together. I hate to talk about work and then talk about sexuality and stuff like that. But a black woman and a white man, they're all forced to be reckoned with because they so serious, they so focused on doing the right thing and doing their job. But anyway, yes, and out of all my jobs I had, that was the most pettiest job I ever been on, where a supervisor was on some petty shit constantly up in your business or trying to be in your business. And like I said, if I had white people that tried to be in my business, there was always the white girl that's trying to be black. Yes, I said it, trying to be black or trying to be us. They was trying too hard. They was trying to impress somebody. Not saying that I had white female bosses that was that wasn't annoying, because they can be very annoying too. But like I said, most of the white female bosses that I had, it was something lacking up there. Like they was trying to be something they wasn't, and I think something was wrong with that. I wouldn't dare try to be a white woman. I can be only me, a black woman, Chevette, or they was a lesbian, which I feel like something was wrong up there too. But like I said, they wasn't on they grown woman shit. But only white women I haven't had a problem with was the ones that was happily married and they was there to do their job. They didn't care about no outside shit or no dumb shit. They the most personal shit they might say to you was how was your weekend, and they might did this with the kids and they might did that with the kids, or the husband took them somewhere, but they don't get like deep in your business like a black woman trying to get in your business or a black boss man would try to get in your business. They don't take it that far. Like it just they give you the bare minimum and boom, and then they off they go. But anyway, I don't know how long this fucking video gonna be because I did stop and pause and stuff like that. I might put some pictures to the video of random white bosses or people that look like bosses or whatever. But yes, Toni Childs, yes, yes, girl. I feel you. I only want a male supervisor. And my supervisor that I got over me right now, uh, I love the way he worked. I love his work ethic. And people get mad. They was like, "Why you like him? Why you like him?" I'm not physically attracted to him. He's not my cup of tea. I like if I ask him a question, he answer it. If I tell him to, well, not tell him like I'm his boss, but like if I order something, he go ahead and order it. I asked one of them black supervisors around there to order something for me. They'll tell me to go to the storeroom. Well, motherfucker, I just can't go to the storeroom. That's what I really want to say. You gotta order it and then they go to the storeroom. Like, and then they get mad. Like, oh, you like him as a supervisor? Damn right I do. And I don't apologize for shit. I stand on business. I stand on motherfucking business. And I real white man that's a boss. He stand on business and he don't apologize for shit. That's why I say a black woman and a white man that's not on that dumb shit, they are a force to be reckoned with. You find you a secure white man that's secure and got high self esteem, and a secure black woman that got high self esteem, boy, they are a force to be fucking reckoned with. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this fucking video because from the looks of it, I've been talking for 25 minutes and 21 seconds. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this. And like I said, that knock on the door where I had to pause the video and everything, that was my order, that was my food. So I'm gonna get to yum 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 yum. And yes, I'm a fat bitch, but yes, I'm gonna get the yum 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 yum. All right, bye you guys.